I want to turn now to this weekend's fierce snowstorm, an Arctic blast punching the Midwest, Northeast and Southeast. Right now, the brutal cold is rolling through the Midwest, as we know well here in Chicago. Tonight, News Nation's Jessica Dill joins us from Cleveland. And Jessica, Ohio, no stranger to this heavy snow also. How are the roads looking right now there?
Well, Ruta Bay, the roads are definitely better now than they were a few hours ago, but still very slow moving on the highways, on our side streets. You're absolutely right. We're no stranger to this crazy snow, but for some reason, every time it comes back, it's still a shock to our system. Almost everyone in Northeast Ohio got slammed today. The west side of Cleveland, the east side of Cleveland, and downtown. We're under a winter weather advisory through this evening. The good news is the snow has started to die down now in a lot of areas. However, the storm definitely left its mark. Cleveland National Weather Service says most of our counties here saw snow rates of up to 1 inch per hour throughout the day. Roads, they were treacherous throughout. We've seen parking bans, power outages, and car accidents. In Cleveland, the city says crews have plowed and salted all main and secondary streets. They plan on working throughout the night. We talked to some Clevelanders today who were out braving the cold, who say they've seen all types of weather living here.
Honestly, it's not terrible today because it's not insanely windy. It's really frustrating because every day is really windy and really cold, and it just makes it way worse.
Some days it's good, some days it's bad, some days it's worse. But as long as you got the drive to be able to go out to where you need to, then I'd say do so. But if you need to stay home, stay home.
Snow still coming down a little bit here in Cleveland. We are supposed to see a little bit more, especially in the lake effect areas tonight. We'll get a little break in the morning, but then again tomorrow afternoon, we're supposed to get hit again with more snow. Ruta Bay.
Okay, thank you for that live report. And we want to head over to Gary now, who's been watching that. And that lake effect snow isn't stopping anytime soon, it sounds like.
Jessica ain't lying either. More snow is in the Cleveland forecast and for the Midwest. 1-2 punch. We talked about it last night. So if you joined us, we're going to sound like a bit of a broken record. So let's get into Cleveland. The lake effect snows typically are in the east or northeast of Cleveland. They've kind of shifted a little more to the west. Seeing some reports here of 5 to as much as 8.5 inches of snow here. We still have those winter weather advisory still in effect. Overall, this storm system coming in with about 2 to 4 inches of snow. Several reports of 5 inches from Milwaukee through Rockford, Illinois, Chicago, Illinois getting a 5.5-inch report there too. And in terms of lake effect, Cleveland kind of coming in on the lighter sides because the lake effect south of Buffalo and north of Syracuse saw some 16 to 17-inch totals. That is lake effect snow for you. Now eyeballing the second round coming in from the Dakotas. This is going to make a mess for the morning commute for Chicago to Madison, possibly down to Indianapolis and Grand Rapids. It's a snow show by noon for Detroit to Cleveland to Columbus, and then by the evening commute for Pittsburgh and Buffalo. Note this chunk of energy from Indy to Cincy to Columbus. That could be bringing some messy commute for you guys as well. It's a clipper system. They tend to move through fast and tend not to dump a lot of snow. So this one lighter we expect in terms of snows, about 2 to 3 inches. This mainly by tonight into the day tomorrow and then dying by Tuesday. Overall, though, this will be an impactor for Chicago through Fort Wayne, Indiana. For Cleveland, we're looking for at least a moderate impact, as well as for Pittsburgh. In yellow, we'll call it a minor impact. We've negotiated with this before, so not a big deal. Overall, though, we're talking big cold is there. Look at the highs in the forecast tomorrow in Chicago and Des Moines. You guys both near 30. By Tuesday, 6 for the high in Des Moines, 12 for the high in Chicago. That pushes by Wednesday into the Northeast, and much of the country is chilling like a villain, Rue.
All right. Well, I'm glad to hear that someone's chilling like a villain. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.